What I'm about to read to you is going to infuriate you, as it did me, as it did Christian Adams at Pajama Media, pjmedia.com. I hope you'll listen to this. It's short, but it will ruin your day. Christian Adams says, I don't usually write about crime, except when I write about Eric Holder and the new Black Panthers. But this story will boil your blood. Bob Straight, a 90-year-old Tulsa resident, died on Friday, and a medical examiner is determining his cause of death, News on 6 reports. He was injured on March 13th when police say Tyrone Woodfork, 20, entered the house and attacked, allegedly beating and sexually assaulting Straight's 85-year-old wife, Nancy Straight, who died 2 days later. The couple had been married for 65 years. Now that would be bad enough. But listen to this. Bob Straight was a World War II paratrooper who took part in the D-Day invasion as part of the 101st Airborne Division, where he was awarded a Bronze Star. I'm speechless. I mean, I'm sure you, like me, have tears welling up in your eyes. Here's a D-Day hero, earned a Bronze Star. His wife was molested and beaten and died 2 days later. She's 85 years old, in their home. And he died on Friday from the beating. To beat a 90-year-old man and to do that to his wife? Can you imagine what was going through their minds? Can you imagine what was going through his mind? I lived this long. I survived D-Day. Only to see this? Now, I am pleased to tell you that Oklahoma does have the death penalty. It's not one of these progressive, foresighted states, quote-unquote, that has gotten rid of the death penalty. You see, folks, there are close cases, you can argue, where the death penalty maybe shouldn't apply, but then there are other cases. Much more clear-cut, where there's very little confusion. Mr. Woodfork was caught driving the couple's car around. Tyrone Woodfork. I know it's upsetting, but I thought you'd want to know anyway. And I'm sure there'll be a resolution brought to the floor of the House, maybe even the Senate, in his honor. But truth is, I don't believe it for 2 seconds. Instead, we get this. House Democrats, according to the Washington Times, said today they will offer an amendment to push to overturn stand-your-ground self-defense laws in states like Florida. Now, I think about this hero who was murdered and his wife molested and murdered. If he'd only had access to a weapon to defend himself. The amendment would withhold some grants from states that have such laws, will come as part of the House's debate on the Commerce Department spending bill. This is what our Congress has deteriorated into. A joke. A disgusting joke. The student loan vote in the Senate. A joke. This resolution to take our ability to defend ourselves with our own weapons away from us. So we're left as prey to people who don't care about these laws and will do whatever they have to do to harm us or our loved ones. This story that Christian Adams brought to our attention at Pajama Media will not be covered, I'm sure, on the network nightly news programs. No, it won't. This 90-year-old D-Day hero, a Bronze Star recipient, murdered in his home. God knows what he was thinking when his wife was attacked. He will be forgotten by the news at the national level. He won't even be mentioned. Just another dead American, right? No cause celeb. No manufactured issue. Just a decent human being murdered in his final years in his home and his wife. So I thought you should know about him. Because if I don't tell you about him nationally, the network news program certainly won't. So I thought you'd want to know. We'll be right back.